Well, my name is Keegan DeVille. I'm from Southeast Texas, which is actually about an hour and 30 minutes east of Houston on I-10. I was born and raised there. I grew up there in actually Orange, Texas, so it's a little small town, Orange Field, correctly. Small town, but it's a good place to live. I originally went to school out of our high school. I played, sports my whole life, so it was a thing that I've always done. Being coached a lot, and went to college, played a little ball there, came back, tried to go pro at one point. Ended up pulling a growing muscle 3 days after my combine. So the next year I went and tried to do this again. Ended up pulling a calf muscle. So I figured, well, it just ain't in the cards for me to do this anymore. So I went on to do what most people do around in that area, which is work for an industrial facility, a lot of people in oil and gas. But I actually work for a polymer plant there, right there in Orange, Texas. So I do that now currently, and I was seeking, alternative means to, have income or, a situation like that. So I searched online and found, Cody, and I liked the way he came off as a person. I loved the way he presented himself, the way he's a family person, and I see a lot of his values in the way I try to live. So I decided, yes, this is the right decision for me to make, and I made that decision, and I came out to Aclara Lab, and I enjoyed every minute of it. It was wonderful. There wasn't much skepticism when I made the decision. It was something that I've always done. Like when I was little, me and my buddy would, I could ride around and say, this restaurant should go here, or this restaurant should go there, and they laugh it off, and like a couple of years later, this restaurant would pop up there, and they'd be like, "How did that happen?" I was like, "Man, I'm telling you, I just know. It's just something that I can do." And me and my friend had said a long time ago that we wanted to be in the real estate, kind of like more of a housing development type deal, and basically I'm just following out what we set in stone a long time ago. I want to take a step towards that way in my life, and the industry that I'm in now is you're around a lot of different chemicals and things, and it's not as safe as it could be, and I'm trying to get myself away that to help my family out, in that situation. Well, my family is, of course, I have a wife, and then I have a little boy that's 4 years old, and then I have a 12-year-old, and then a 16-year-old, the two older stepchildren. Taking me out of that situation makes it better for them, and also for them looking at me saying that I'm not only staying where I am, but I'm continuing to better myself and make my situation better in life, so they can follow me. And I've already talked to them a little bit about Still, the middle child, 12-year-old. I talked to him a little bit about coming in and trying start helping. He's really smart, and I think he loves it. He said he'd like to do it, so I'm thinking I might bring in. And the older one, she likes social media, so I'm gonna try to get her involved. She likes being on the phone, so I'm gonna get her involved also. So I'm kind of trying to make this a whole family thing, and hopefully I can get them corralled in there, and they'll love it too, and it'll become a family proportion. It's a great goal. I've always had a goal of being like that. I'm a family person, and anything that make your family bond closer, I'd love to have my own place where I can have like the whole family over, and I've always liked to have closeness with the family, and it'd be a really great step for my life, and that way it's just something I've always wanted to do. I started with Cody back in March, and I watched a lot of his online training, and like I said, I came out here. I finally got to where I could make a flight out here. And Cody's, he's just Cody, I guess. He's funny, he's entertaining, energetic. He's really a nice little person there. He's doing good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, this is my first time ever being in real estate. I haven't really ventured into it. I've always tried to find ulterior motives, and then I just broke down. I was like, you know what? I just need a mentor. I mean, you don't know what you don't know. I mean, that's what he's there for, to help you close that gap and put the education in your mind to help you understand the process and how the thing's doing, and I think he's really done that. Oh yeah, my confidence has definitely doubled. I was kind of skittish at first. I was scared, to get on the phone and make calls, and now that I've been here and being in the room full of people that have that same intention, same motivation, it really boosts your confidence, and it makes you, strive to do much better. It's almost like a challenge. You're challenging yourself to become better at that moment, and it works. It pushes you. We were the barrier breakers as our team, and you know, we were actually breaking barriers. It was pretty nice. My training, a lot of it came with getting on the phone, because my fear of talking to people and saying the unknown, but him having the, you know, like a process or a script that you can use to use or steer from or expand on, that it helps you get through the moments that, you know, you might have a stray moment there where somebody says something you don't know, and you can coach yourself back around to where it is, and it's just something. It helped me to overcome the fear of not knowing. So I had something to go off of, and I wasn't scared anymore to say something or ask questions. And the more I did it, the more it became relevant and the more easier it became. I suggest that you come take a look, come see what Cody Sperber's about. He's a great person, and he's definitely a person that'll get you in the right direction and send you down the path that you need to become, or whatever you seek in the real estate industry. Honestly, I've been here. It's a great experience, and my motivation is through the roof at this moment. I have no doubt that I can leave here and become a better real estate investor.